This one comes from Secretary Kennedy. This is crazy, dude. Check this out. So the swamp is in full panic mode. DC lobby groups are laboring fiercely to drive a wedge between President Trump and me, hoping to thwart our team from dismantling the status quo and advancing POTUS's Make America Healthy Again agenda. They're pushing the flat-out lie that I'm running for president in 2028. Let me be clear. I am not running for president in 2028. So in case you heard that, this is straight from the horse's mouth. It's right here from Secretary Kennedy himself. He ain't running for president in 2028, folks. My loyalty is to President Trump and the mission we've started. Their attacks on my staff, especially Stephanie Spear, a fierce, loyal warrior for MAHA, who proudly serves in the Trump administration and works every day to advance President Trump's vision for a healthier, stronger America, are proof we're over the target. We'll keep moving forward, we'll keep delivering wins, and no smear campaigns will stop us. President Trump is delivering on every promise beyond my wildest dreams, ending war, protecting free speech, rebuilding American industry, and the American middle class. All were hardcore Democrat agenda items back in the day. Maybe if you remember the 90s, I'm sure even in the 90s, maybe even in the 2000s, Democrats were all about that. Protective free speech, rebuilding American industry. Well, sort of, like they always said that they're all about American industry, yet, Clinton did, what was that, the Trans-Pacific Partnership or whatever, which sent shitloads of companies overseas. So, I mean, at the very least, this was among their most primary talking points whenever they were running for whatever. And the American middle class. Always talking about kitchen table this, kitchen table that. We need this and we need that for our kitchen table issues and so on. So anyway, delivering transparency and gold standard science and breaking the grip of entrenched interests. The president has made himself the answer to my 20-year prayer that God would put me in a position to end the chronic disease epidemic, and that's exactly what my team and I will do until the day he leaves office. What a hell of a good post, man. That was a great post from Secretary Kennedy. And I'm sure he's getting plenty of praise. Wouldn't surprise me if there's probably some haters down here, as there are. I mean, look at this, man. He did he comment? Oh, no, never mind. This is on his profile. I actually didn't mean to do that. I actually meant to click on the post itself. All right. Here we go. I was like, wait a minute. Did Dr. Oz reply to that? Usually they'll just quote post it or quote tweet it or whatever. Deep state, naturally. I'm disappointed that you have gone back on the promise to ban pharma ads on TV. Why? Ooh, that is interesting. Has he actually come out and said that, or is he just not there yet? He's got a lot of irons in the fire right now, man. He's juggling a lot of shit right now because he's a politician and they say anything to get elected. I mean, he's kind of got a point there. Hopefully he didn't actually backtrack on that, but because could you imagine? Look, I don't watch cable TV anymore. I haven't watched it in like a decade. I definitely remember that though, especially during the daytime. If you happen to work, like over the weekend and you got one of the weekdays off or whatever, you're going to be just inundated with those stupid freaking pharmaceutical ads that they play all day long. And they're not short, man. They go on like 2, 3, 4 fucking minutes, just on and on and on. Ask your doctor about this. Ask your doctor about that. And most of them, they just do more harm than good anyway. Kind of like a shrink. Nah, I'm just kidding. Come on, go see a therapist if you need one. All right, so we get it. The powers that be don't think we do. We're grateful for you and we're with you. Your uncle would be so proud of you and what you're accomplishing. Draining your appointed corner of the swamp. Absolutely. Thank you for your transparency. Nice. Praying for you both. Dems are definitely in panic mode. Yeah, they probably are. I think what they're probably the most pissed off about is the fact that he's getting junk food out of food stamps. I've seen that on TikTok. I've seen it. There's a lot of people really pissed off about that. One lady said, she's like, that's all my kids will eat. They only eat junk food because they have sensory problems and they're on the spectrum, meaning that they've got fucking autism. I was trying to think what it was. Yeah, so it's insane. There's people out there feeding their kids 100% junk food, and that's it. Sodas and everything. And you wonder why your kids have problems focusing. It's ridiculous, man. And I'm sure they're probably feeding them amphetamines or whatever the hell that they're giving kids these days that are ADHD. A lot of them, they probably just eat junk food all day. That's probably why they've got issues paying attention. Anyway, get the drug commercials off the networks, please. Amen. I'm on board with that. I don't watch TV, but yeah, I would absolutely get behind that. Praying for you and your efforts to make our country healthy again. full panic mode because the status quo is being dismantled before their eyes. Keep up the great work. Thank you. The entire government is the swamp. Ooh, uh-oh. That certainly means you, too. The entire lobbying, affiliations, funding sources, and corporations are the swamp. Your carrot-dangling lies don't fool those of us that are awake. The end is near for the serpent and the beast. Wow, man. All right. That was a little bit of pushback, to say the least. Hopefully you'll be around for the next term as well. If J.D. Vance runs, and he probably will, and if he wins, which so far there's a very good chance that he will, I bet he would keep Secretary Kennedy around. With the exception to the big pharma ads, at least down here in the comments, I haven't really seen... Oh, wait, hold on. When are you going to stop the vaccine schedule and the mRNA vaccines in children? I thought, well, I don't know if it's pertaining to children, but I'm pretty sure that he stopped the funding for mRNA vaccines because they just weren't benefiting nearly enough. Look, I've been anti-COVID vax. I never even got one. I didn't get one. I never even got a simple COVID test. Didn't even get tested. Even though I know that I got COVID at least twice because I live with folks who did. They got it. But anyway, it's disgusting how they're trying everything to divide us and cause chaos. Yeah. Shows you what the Democrats care about. Yeah, 100%. They only care about making their constituents happy, so they keep voting them in so they can keep seizing more and more power and driving us further into an absolute dystopic nightmare.